Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Elevation Mentoring Academy. Once again, you're showing up and you're moving the needle, and we're glad for that. But we want to take you on the next level. So we're going to discuss Term 1, Week 1, Day 5. And at the end of each week, we are going to be doing a review, a homework, and what we refer to as additional resources section. And so we're going to unpack this a little bit. I'm going to hand it over to Angie. So she's going to start. And we're going to talk about some important things here of putting this all together collectively from what we've learned from the past week.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Greg. And thank you for each one of you that has made it through the first week.
No.
You're still here. Yay. All right. So we hope that you have enjoyed the material thus far. As we've talked about, at the end of each week, there is a review, homework, and additional resources section. So this is where we go through the material that you've learned from the prior 4 days. And you can review this on your own, but we've got some additional material here. We've put it all together so that it's kind of those key points that if the rest of the week just seems overwhelming for you, at least you know at the end of the week, there's a caption point that has put those key components in one area for you to come back to, okay? So just gonna quickly go over a little bit of this and then we'll get into the rest of the review. So there's the, so this is broken down here. So where it says 1.1, that's the first day material that we went over. So, you know what, this first week has been rather light, and let me tell you, we can assure you that later on in the coming weeks, you're going to be thankful for this lightness that is this week, because it's not always going to be this light and fluffy, okay?
Right.
So 1.1 is the welcome and introduction. That was basically our introduction to the material. So not much really happened in that. It was just really getting you kind of immersed into the EMA and to get to know us and how this material is going to be put forward. 1.2 is day 2's material. So we've got some information here on what is your why and some reasons why you may have joined the force or the thought process of starting your own venture. So some more key components there. Like I said, I'm going to let you delve into that, but just to give you a sense of how this is structured. 1.3, now that's day 3's material, which was passion to profit. Taking that passion that you have and equating it into profit, which is the difference between turning your venture or what you are interested in and turning it into a business.
And I also want to say one thing here, Angie, if we could, that this is a section that you'll want to remember each week because it'll help you. It's a little hint for your homework and your evaluation, right? So this gives you a lot of information for at the end of the week test, as well as maybe the overall exam at the end of the 12 weeks.
Absolutely. So just keep this in mind that this structure is going to continue on as we go through each week. So you know that there's 4 days of material. The 5th day is always going to be your review, which within that review will have the key components of each day, as well as additional resources. Now this is optional material, but as much of it as you can pack into your schedule is going to help you enormously. As I said, it's optional, but man, there are some key punches within this. This one, I tell you, I watched each and every one of these videos, just short little videos in this section, but man, they're going to pump you up. Now, in the book section, you can either listen to them, you can watch them, you can record them, whatever is going to work for you. But I've read The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks.
Me too. Absolutely love it.
What a powerful book. Powerful book. If this is not in your resource section already, get this one because it's an amazing. And Think and Grow Rich. Now, we here at EMA, we're not, how do I want to say it? We're not money centered. It's necessary to pay your bills, but we want you to keep a heart center. Now, just because it says Think and Grow Rich, this is the difference between, you know, that, I guess a basis between how you view money. How does money, that money mindset, how is that within your own, within your own self?
That idea about abundance and prosperity, they're kind of two different things. Prosperity is money oriented, of course, but abundance, which is the next level of that, is all about being grateful and recognizing what you already have and remembering that there's enough. And so they go hand in hand, but we're not talking just finances here. Of course, you want to grow your business, you want to scale. But at the same token, you want to realize that there's a balance in that. You want to be grateful for what you have. You want to be able to give to others. There's so many other key components. And that's why this book is really important. It's actually, I think the Bible is the first selling book of all time. And then I think Think and Grow Rich is the second book of all time sold.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, and I'm learning too as we go, because I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So just keep this in mind as you go through each week. What I suggest is before you start each week, go through the entire week of material, and maybe you can fit in these resources in between some of your other material, just to give you a little bit of a breather. If you're reading a lot, you may want to throw in one of those videos just to break it up a little bit. Just a thought. You never know. Now, of course, we can't forget about ever important evaluation. Now, here's a key component here. We suggest that you're going to keep the results maybe in a central location. Now, I'm going to bring up very quickly, I'm going to click on this just so you can see the format of what the test looks like. I don't want to give away too much, but, oh, I can't even because I've already done this, but okay. Sorry, guys. What it is a Google form. And for each week, there is 10 questions with the exception of the end of term. So every 4 weeks, there's a little bit longer evaluation. So week 1, 2, 3, there's 10 questions. Week 4, 8, and 12, there are 25 questions. And of course, at the very end of the course, there's the exam, which is 100 questions. Okay, so that said, we wanted to make this easy because you know what, now when I say easy, I mean not that the course material perhaps is easy, but the fact that as soon as you're done submitting the evaluation, you will get your results immediately.
Absolutely.
So there's no waiting for us to go through it. We know that as we go through this, there's going to be times where schedules get a bit hectic. But this is one thing. As soon as you're done, you're going to get your results. Okay. So you will get emailed. That is why at the beginning of each evaluation, when you open up that link, you will be required to enter in your email address. This is going to seem redundant, but there's a reason. Trust our process. Enter in your email address because it will be where your results will be emailed to. So that is why we say to keep all of those answers, all of those emails, maybe in a localized spot so that you can go back to those and review. Okay. Greg, is there anything else that we want to touch on? That's the end of the review section. So is there anything else you want to touch on before we say see you next week?
No, I think we've gone over the material that we need to today. We've tried to make this as easy as with pie in order to help in the process of getting your results quickly. If you do have any mishaps or any problems whatsoever, just let us know. We're here for you. And I think this is a great material for us to go over, because once we can review everything, it gives us a better understanding, because a little redundancy is actually good. It kind of sets the tone for us getting it in our memory, if you will. So we want to do that each week so that we can remember what we processed. And so it's really, really important for your evaluation. But with that
Absolutely.
said, is there anything else you want to say before we leave for the day?
You know what? Not for me. I'm just so thankful for each of you out there that is trusting us with your learning journey, because as we say here at the EMA,
Get your learn on.
absolutely. And thank you. We'll see you next week.